So Prey, which is the prequel to the Predator franchise, comes out in a little less than a month. So I have finally began my Predator First Watch series, and now I'm going to be reviewing the Predator, the original, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, a couple things you guys do need to know. I will probably be watching Predator 2 tonight as well. Last night I did a double feature of Shazam in this movie, and tonight I'm probably going to do a double feature of No Time to Die and Predator 2. And then also, if you hear a weird buzzing noise, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but if you hear a weird buzzing noise, I'm actually on vacation right now, and it's a fan because the room that I have chosen to record in is very hot. So that's important to know if there is a weird noise, which, again, I'm not sure if there is. But anyways, before I get started, please take a moment to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below, what do you think of Predator, the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I have several more reviews coming for these movies, and with that said, okay, yeah, in case you can't tell by the title, I didn't like this movie. This movie was very hard for me to pay attention to, but, you know, it's not like any of those other boring movies, you know? Like Morbius. Morbius was one that I do compare this one to. I know, you're comparing Predator to Morbius? What? But I compare it to them because Morbius, I just felt bored and I just gave up on the movie. This movie, I just felt bored and I gave up on the movie. Yeah. But it's not like Morbius where I tried to rewatch it thinking that it was just because I was tired, because I knew I was tired in this movie, and I don't really feel like that hindered to my enjoyment like, you know, Morbius did. But then again, I don't want to rewatch Morbius because I felt like it was so terrible and had bad decisions. And this movie I might rewatch in the future. I can totally see myself rewatching it and maybe even enjoying it. But for now, I just felt bored by this movie. Now, that's not to say that there wasn't good things in it. Arnold Schwarzenegger is awesome in this movie. He always is awesome in every movie he's in. And Carl Weathers and him have nice chemistry. Carl Weathers was a nice part too. And every time the Predator was on screen, I did get a little chills. The Predator looks cool in this movie. And that is a very big positive. Because, I mean, for a movie that released in the 80s, the Predator looks really cool. But then you gotta start with all the negatives. And of course the number one is that this film was released in the 80s, so it's cheesy. It doesn't have any of the cool horror elements of the Predator killing someone because it looks really cheesy, and all the times that it happens, it just looks dumb. And then the scenes where the Predator is just standing around, those were the cool ones because he looks cool. Nothing he does is cool in this movie. It's just all cheese. And I can tell you guys are like, well, that's what this movie's supposed to be. Well, it doesn't work. It really just doesn't work. Not with the type of thing that they are going for. I just felt bored by this. And that's my biggest negative, is that this film was very boring to me. It was cheesy. It doesn't have a single good action sequence. And I just completely gave up on it. That's basically all I have to say about this movie. Is that, you know, there were some cool things in it, but then I just gave up on it. It was boring. It's not a Predator movie. It's not a movie that I really want to watch again. But I will, probably, because I might enjoy it more than, and I might be looking at myself here and might be being like, oh, you are such an idiot. But then again, no, I didn't have fun watching this at all, and I just wanted it to end. And I can guarantee you, if Predator 2 is as boring as this, I will be watching Prey, because that movie looks awesome, but I probably will not be watching Predators or The Predator. If Predator 2 really bores me, I'll screw videos. I won't give you guys a ranking, because I don't want to sit through any more of these types of movies, because I just felt bored by it. But anyways, my final score for The Predator is a D, a 3 out of 10, and the 3 out of 10 is being generous, and 1.5 stars. And I could tell you guys are just shaking your heads. Oh, you just don't appreciate the classics. Which is not right. I do appreciate classics, but only when they're entertaining. And I do tell you to do what you want. If you've never seen this movie, you might love it. This movie, I might not have just been in the mood for it. You might love this movie right now. But, you know, if I had to come out and say it, would I recommend it? No. I actually wouldn't, because I was just bored by it. But you know what? You do what you want. I'm not judging you, and you might really love this movie, which is something I didn't. So just do what you want. But anyways, that is my final score. Thank you guys for clicking on this video and basically a rant about Predator. I apologize, for the obvious reasons, because it's pretty clear you guys probably will leave some bad comments. But, like one the other day that said IDGAF, I'm not going to say what it means because this is a kid-friendly channel. But anyways, thank you for clicking on this video. If you've enjoyed it, please take a moment to subscribe, a like button, comment down below. What do you think of The Predator? Why do you think it's a masterpiece? Because it's pretty clear that I'm probably the only one who didn't enjoy this in this entire planet. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and as always, make sure to subscribe to join the Nerd Army. Peace out.